Today on DC News Now, more snow is on the way, but just how much? Meteorologist Damon Matson tracks what we could see across the DMV.
And with snow in the forecast for later on, we're showing you what DC's Department of Public Works is doing to make sure the plows are ready to go.
The Commanders are headed to Tampa for a highly anticipated playoff game. Hear the hype from fans ahead of the matchup. And we're stretching your dollar, bringing you grocery deals for your game day watch party. A global leader in food services aiming to put convenience stores on college campuses. We dive deep into the local impact in today's MoCo Minute.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on DC News Now at noon. I'm Haley Mylon. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us with the latest forecast. And Damon, that snow is sticking around. It's cold out there, and the snow, it's pesky, it's crunchy.
Yeah, it's not been a lot of fun this week as all of that snow from earlier on stuck around, and now we're about to add a little bit more to what snow is out there as we get into the upcoming weekend. All eyes are on that light snow starting tonight, and check it out. We do have winter weather advisories, not just in the mountains of western Maryland any longer. Those advisories have been expanded into southern Maryland, St. Mary's, Calvert, Charles counties here, seeing those advisories take effect around 10 p.m. tonight. Also, Stafford, Spotsylvania counties included in this, as we are expecting the heaviest of any snowfall to pass just south of us, but clipping by some of our southern counties. Now, the rest of the DMV not under winter weather advisories because the snowfall should be light enough that we're not going to see any major accumulation, but that does not mean there will not be headaches as we head into your Saturday morning. Wide view on the radar, though, there it is. All of that snowfall is making its way toward us. And look at all of the purple and pink alerts here stretching down into Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. Just goes to show how much of an impact this storm system is having with multiple winter weather alerts in place. And yes, soon enough, that snow will arrive here, but for the rest of the afternoon, we have nothing to worry about. We are going to see those clouds increasing in the sky. Once again, temperatures will be like they have been the last few days in the low to mid 30s. The good news, though, is that there's not a lot of wind to deal with, so wind chill is not a factor for the rest of the day today. But when exactly should we expect that snow to start falling, and how much will accumulate when all is said and done? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. We'll enjoy that sunshine while we can. Well, crews in D.C. are making sure that their plow trucks are ready for round 2 of the snow that's heading our way. Now, it won't be as much snow as we saw earlier in the week, but the D.C. Department of Public Works began prepping more than 48 hours ago. Our Tosin Fikile is at the DPW Fleet Shop with more.
You see them on the road dropping salt and pushing snow, but it takes a lot to keep these on the road. We're here at the DPW Fleet Maintenance Shop showing you what it takes to keep the plows trucking. They've had at least 200 plow trucks out on the roads after Monday's snowstorm, and several trucks will be out again Friday with the check mark from the shop.
We're kind of the behind-the-scenes crew.
You're a very important crew. Let's do a little walk and talk on this truck here. We see someone getting some work done. Tell us kind of what is happening here or how trucks like these are maintained.
This particular truck came in, it actually had an electrical issue. They're troubleshooting that, and they'll get that fixed up, and it'll be put back in service by tomorrow. One of the great things that we're excited about is during this last storm, we actually maintained a 99% fleet availability. What that means, at any given time during the storm, only 1% of our fleet was down at any given time. We're really proud of that.
This garage has 80 technicians making sure the plow trucks are checked properly.
Overall, we go ahead and just check, make sure all the safety equipment is working, all the lights, make sure the salt spreader is working. Salt spreaders are usually one of the main things we got to go ahead and keep checking because sometimes they clog up, but that's one of the chores that we have to go ahead and do, make sure the motor inside is working.
Are your trucks ready to go? I'm pretty sure is what everybody wants to know.
We are ready. So we have actually onboard devices that monitor the health of that. So what does that mean to you? That means like we're monitoring kind of like engine temperature, how that vehicle operates, and our technicians have access to that information, and we can catch a problem before it becomes a larger problem.
In the district, I'm Tosin Fikile. Back to you.
Tosin, thank you for that reporting. Take a look at this video on your screen showing the wildfires ripping through Los Angeles last night. This home security camera footage shows the moment that fire overtook a home. Now, the fires have killed 10 people and have caused more than 130,000 residents to evacuate. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office says that first responders are pushing through the elements.
I'm going out through my staff. Hey, give me some stories where our deputies are just constantly putting their life on the line. And in every example I'm given is as a result of somebody who chose not to evacuate. I don't want to tell those stories anymore. I don't want to give stories of our first responders being injured.
Meantime, schools in the county will be closed today. And Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares is celebrating a victory for his efforts to keep children away from THC products. A judge upheld a decision that would have barred Virginia from regulating hemp products with high THC levels. He says the products are often identical to popular candies and are dangerous for kids. Miyares issued a statement saying in part, quote, "The decision is a huge win for common sense and Virginia's families." Well, DC News Now has been tracking your grocery prices for more than 2 years now to help you understand your budget. And with the Commanders game this weekend, we're not looking at our regular grocery list. We're starting off 2025 with cooling inflation on grocery prices and Commanders playoff football. Two things people here in the DMV happy to hear. Let's take a look at some of the best game day prices and deals.
Essentials for any good watch party are snacks and drinks. Inflation on both of those has been among the highest of any food item when it comes to rising prices. But that also means that your grocery stores have the greatest margin there to give us some deals. Giant shoppers, here's a good deal for you on sodas. Buy 2 6-packs of Coca-Cola products for $7.49 each. Get 2 for free. A little hint if you're a Giant loyalist, when you see a deal like this, it's not a bad idea to stock up. Now time for a snack hack. If you're going to Walmart this week, you can look to save by getting generic chips. Compare these two prices. Frito-Lay's chips are $5 for a party-size bag, but if you grab the generic version, it's almost half that. No one at your watch party will taste the difference, just stick them in a bowl. And heat up the oven and your taste buds. Here's a deal on a game time classic. Walmart's got 1.5-pound bags of Tyson's chicken wings for $8.47. And switching gears now to your regular grocery list, what is going on with egg prices? Avian flu claiming the lives of millions of hens, sending egg prices soaring. But we're actually seeing prices aren't totally outrageous here in the DMV compared to the rest of the nation. A dozen brown eggs at Walmart are up about 50 cents this week, and at Giant, prices aren't up much, but stock does seem to be an issue.
Prices and deals, visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. Keyword search, stretch your dollar. Well, it is an exciting weekend for football fans here in the DMV. The Commanders are in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, and many fans are actually making the trip down to Tampa Bay for the game in hopes that rookie standout quarterback Jaden Daniels delivers a win. Ted Abella tells us all about how he's preparing for the big trip. He's known as Tailgate Ted. He's getting packed up, ready to catch a plane to Tampa to watch the Commanders take on the Buccaneers.
Anybody's game. And to have the primetime matchup on Sunday Night Football, I mean, I think Commanders fans, Washington fans should get used to being underneath those lights.
This is my lucky one that I've worn to all of our home games, and we won 7 this year, so I got to make sure this one's with me too.
You gotta love the passion, and joining DC News Now anchor Tanaya Wright via Zoom this afternoon is Tailgate Ted himself to talk more about how he's getting ready for the first game.
Describe how you're feeling right now ahead of Sunday's big game. I'm sure the excitement is just building.
Excited, antsy. I mean, the last time we won a playoff game was in Tampa back in 2006, and I was there. And I'm hoping history repeats itself this time.
So I was going to say, maybe you're the good luck charm. So tell us what this season has felt like. There's been highs, there's been lows, of course. This really does feel like a turning point for the franchise for a lot of people.
It feels like a dream. I mean, years prior, okay, we would maybe luck box our way into the playoffs. I mean, the last time we actually made the playoffs, the Eagles literally tried to lose the game on purpose so they could get a better draft pick. I mean, that's how we made it in at a 7-9 losing record. So I don't really count that season. This year, to win 12 games, to win 7 games at home, to have a real home field advantage, it feels like a dream, and I don't want to wake up at this point.
What are you expecting on Sunday? Do you think the team has what it takes to continue this playoff run?
I do. As long as we have Jaden Daniels and Jaden's healthy, this team has a chance. If we learned anything, it's when the lights are on and we're the only team on, Jaden just has another gear he kicks it into. So I've got no doubt the offense is going to be up to the task. We just need to make sure the defense can contain Baker Mayfield. Baker threw 4 touchdowns on us last time we played him. I think he had 41 for the season. So I'm expecting a shootout. It's going to be an interesting one, but I'm hoping we come out on top.
I know, and going to Tampa, playing on the road, that's going to be a thing because those Tampa fans, I mean, I'm originally from Tampa, so I know I'm a Commanders fan now, don't worry, but I grew up in Tampa, so I've been to many Bucs games. Those fans they're pretty rowdy down there.
They are pretty rowdy, but we always represent well down in Tampa. I know several hundred people that are going to be down there. There's a fan rally that my co-host on the mess hall does. It's going to be at Muggs in Clearwater. So we're going to take over Tampa, and they're really not going to know what's going to hit them at this point.